What's up, bosses? Welcome back to another jam-packed episode of your favorite show, The Truck Boss Show, your source for anything and everything trucking. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of the amazing stories coming your way. And also don't forget, this episode is brought to you by TBS Factoring. For over 50 years, TBS has helped truckers run their business smoothly by offering reliable cash flow solutions, back office support, and so much more. Visit the link in the description box below for more information. On this episode of the Truck Boss Show, we're bringing you only the best highlights from the team's journey to Louisville, Kentucky for the 50th Mid-America Truck Show. And we follow the unusual but amazing story of Leah Gorham, the nurse turned trucker. So, are you ready? Let's load up. The 50th Mid-America Truck Show was nothing short of amazing as they celebrated their 50th birthday. And as always, the Truck Boss Show team was on the scene and ready to capture all the action for you. Enjoy these highlights from Matt's 2022.
The Mid-America Trucking Show, the truck show that kicks off all other trucking shows for the season, celebrated its 50th anniversary this year, and we were there to celebrate. Louisville, Kentucky was the hub for all things trucking this past weekend. Every trucking vendor you could imagine set up booths to accommodate anything and everything a trucker might need, even in the cold, chilly weather the weekend had to offer. From interactive load boards to trucking companies to educational sit-downs, Matt's 2022 was a trucker's dream. There was also lots and lots of chrome, too. All the big dogs came to play, and some competed in the Beauty Truck Show.
This is for fun, so I do it to give back to the industry and promote the industry and go to truck shows and just be part of what's been a wonderful industry for me so far.
Rows and rows of stunning trucks filled the lots around the convention center and left attendees in awe of the magnificence that went into building those rigs.
Just seeing what everybody does to push themselves has been the biggest thing I've seen, that people are going beyond what last year's show series was.
I like trucks.
Do you like trucks? Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Every day was filled with various educational sessions that covered topics like why truckers need to think like an entrepreneur and shifting lanes with driver health. The days also consisted of live music from various artists, some even in the trucking industry. Thursday night featured the 50th celebration with dinner and more live music. But the coolest thing that evening was the PKY light show that lit up the town with the beauty trucks all turning on their chicken lights for the special event. So many trucks to ooh and awe at, especially when you see them on a crisp night against the starry sky. Friday night, the celebrations continued with a concert from Tony Justice and the one and only Clay Walker. The stands were packed and the crowds went wild when Clay threw beach balls in the air. The perfect way to celebrate Matt's 50th anniversary. Matt's was filled with camaraderie and kinship, as many in the trucking family haven't seen each other in a while. Families and friends all gathered to talk and catch up. It was a good reminder that once you're in the trucking family, it's for life. And Matt's 2022 showed the trucking family bond has never been stronger.
Well, it'll be hard to top the opener to this truck show season, but with the bar set so high, we can only expect to have a great year of shows, competitions, and camaraderie. Brittany, what you got on your end?
Well, this next story is one of bravery, one of stepping out of your comfort zone and taking a chance on something new. Meet Leah Gorham, a nurse turned truck driver. Leah was a veteran licensed practical nurse of over 15 years who saw a lot during her time in neurosurgery, general surgery, and especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. But due to staff shortages and the obstacle of getting her registered nursing license, Leah decided to hang up her stethoscope to live life out on the open road. She decided to become a trucker.
I definitely feel brave for doing it, making a change. I was just looking for some joy in life. I really didn't feel like I was getting ahead where I was. And I figured, why not go somewhere where I'm going to feel like I'm progressing and learn something new, see the world,
Once Leah saw how bad the pandemic was affecting nursing jobs, she knew it was time for a change. Though she loved being a nurse, she knew in trucking she also had a chance to make a difference in a new way.
So I was really I really want to advance my career, and I attempted to take the Bachelor Nursing program to advance myself. And then eventually, last August, I was assaulted by a patient, quite severely. So after that, I was just something's gonna give, I'm gonna change.
Leah's boyfriend is an owner-operator himself and talked her into getting her CDL so she could live life on her own terms and have fun doing it.
He said, look, you've always wanted to take your transport truck license, for your own information. He's like, why don't you just join me on the road? And I said, I think I'm going to jump on that. So I just did. I signed up for the course. I did very well. And here I am on the road all the time now. So
rolling around in a 13-speed Kenworth T680 named Blue Angel, Leah and her boyfriend work for a little trucking company outside Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, where they say they feel like family. And Leah says the biggest difference between nursing and trucking is the extended travel.
I like to be able to get out of the province. I like to get out of the country. I was really stuck because being a nurse, they didn't want me to leave parts of the province. So now I get to see the United States. I've been to the United States before all this for about 20 years. So that's the biggest thing to me, is to be able to see the United States, see a different landscape, hopefully visit somewhere with less snow, a little warmer, that's ideal to me.
So how's life out on the road for Leah now? She says having a spouse while out on the road is awesome. They get to challenge each other and encourage each other.
Well, he's kind of my boss, so I sort of made a deal with him. Yeah, you're my boss here, and I'm sort of the boss at home, but him and I, honestly, we get along very well. He really pushes me too, and I'm a hard worker and he is too, so him and I get along very well that way. We push each other for sure, and it's nice to be around him more because, one of the companies he was away for 12 or 14 days at a time, and now him and I are always together, and it's definitely different, and it's working out well, so.
Leah has some great advice for women looking to get into the trucking industry, and being a mom of two herself, she says it's definitely worth it.
It's time to see the world, and it's just such a different career, and it's very rewarding. You're still essential. I don't regret it a minute. I'm living something that was predominantly all women in a very institutional atmosphere to a very free on the road, everywhere's my home kind of deal. And honestly, I love it. I enjoy it, and I wouldn't change a bit.
And Leah says she can't wait to visit the USA, and she promised that she'd stop by the Truck Boss Show studios once she gets here. And I want her to come by. We could do a truck walk around.
We could. Yeah, that's awesome.
She also learned in all of that really cold snow up in Canada how to drive a truck.
So she's getting proper training then.
Oh yeah, she's like a full-on trucker now. You can come here anytime, Leah.
That's awesome.
Anytime.
Yeah, we'll be here.
And on the next episode, we are talking about the top friendliest cities. Did your favorite cities make our list? You'll see coming up.
And we're also talking to Michael Clements, who's one half of the Trucking for Millennials podcast, and we're talking about all the new developing technologies in the trucking industry and what the future can hold.
That sounds awesome, Chris.
Yeah.
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because we can't do this without you and your support.
And why do we do this, Brittany?
Because you're the boss.
Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Well, this next story is one of bravery.